No matter if we're asked in an interview, pitching a potential new client, or even hanging out at a networking event, most of us dread this one big question: why you? Why should people hire you? It's the question that puts us on the spot, not just to share our professional wins, but to tell a compelling story about what makes us the go-to choice. So if you're thinking about creating content, putting yourself out there, or in short, starting a personal brand, then today's video is for you. This is the first episode of the Personal Branding Diary. In this series, we'll ask the right questions to help you create a powerful personal brand strategy, enhance your personal brand's visibility, and create a compelling personal brand narrative that attracts and converts the right clients. Let me paint you a picture. It's 2014. I just stepped into a new chapter after leaving my 9-to-5 grind in Hamburg, Germany. I've landed in Barcelona, ready to build my own coaching business. My first real test, a networking event that felt like the first day at a new school. We had to team up with partners for a fun little icebreaker, except it became my biggest nightmare. So while the task was about presenting what our partner did for a living, my teammate tossed me the question: why should people hire you over your competition? Now, this should have been my moment to shine, but there I was, stumbling over my own words, and just as I was floundering, my competitor's partner literally stood on a table, proclaiming from the top of his lungs, "This guy is going to change your life." The room burst into applause, and I realized I'm in so much trouble. And if you know this feeling, then make sure to watch till the end, because I put together a small gift for you so you don't have to go through the same. That day, I went home pretty bummed, to be honest, because there was just no way I'd bring up this flashy attitude to get noticed. And so I really had to get myself together and take a closer look at how I was showing up. Everything from my message to my online presence. And this didn't happen overnight, but eventually I started to realize one thing: I didn't have to be the loudest in the room. Things really started to shift for me when I stumbled upon the concept of brand archetypes. This is when I began to see myself and my strength in a completely new way. I didn't need to shout over the noise. I just needed to speak clearly to the ones who matter. Instead of trying to fit into someone else's mold, I started to embrace my unique voice. It wasn't about volume, it was about resonance. And as soon as I stopped competing with others, I started connecting with those who truly valued what I had to offer. Now I know that talking to only a few might feel like turning away opportunities. But by communicating to a niche, you have the opportunity to become special, if not even indispensable, to the ones who really care about what you have to offer. Seth Godin put it brilliantly when he said, "You can't be famous to everyone, but you can be famous to the family." And this is really the key to reducing market size and competition. You have to become hyper-relevant to the ones who care. But how do we do that, right? Well, to get clear on this, we don't only consider the services we offer or the skills we have, but also really understanding our personality. When you know your natural strength and how to use them, you attract the right people to your brand. And if you want to learn more about this, make sure to check out this playlist right here. At its core, the question "why you" is about so much more than just our achievements. It's about who we are, where we've been, and how we can help not just anyone, but our tribe. So take stock of your personal and professional life, and remember that your personal brand is not about shouting to the masses, but whispering to a few. And so if you feel unsure about how your personal brand is coming across, I've created the Personal Brand Checklist for you. This checklist will help you take a step back and look at everything from your message to your online presence, so you can start showing up clearly and strategically. I'll link to it in the description below. If you found today's entry helpful, then I hope to see you next time. And if you have a question about starting a personal brand, make sure to leave it in the comment section and I'll be thrilled to answer it in one of the upcoming episodes. And of course, don't forget to hit the subscribe and the bell button to get notified every time a new episode goes live. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.